So very quickly, just to start the tour, I don't know where this is gonna be the video, but this is the Mckeon Bathrooms. Basically, everything is a suite style in Mckeon, which means that there are 2 bedrooms connected by a bathroom. Our bathroom's pretty big, but I think it's because we're facing downtown. So if your room number that you get is an even number, you're facing downtown, you'll probably have a bigger room. There's 4 towel racks. These belong to my suite mates next door. This is mine, the bottom is my roommate's. It's pretty nice. The shower head is great. The shower drain does get clogged a lot, so you just have to like put in a work order. And so here's our soaps, and then here's like medicine cabinets. Now I'm gonna get dressed and we're gonna go to Argo, and I'm going to show you Gabelli from the basement up, and then I'll probably show Lowenstein after my club meeting. Guys, you should join the comma whenever you get to Fordham. I'm on the Ed board. Very, very fun club if you're into creative writing. So I might as well like also show the dorm room. My side is not super clean right now, but it's just like the reality of living in a dorm. I'll just show it off in the view because I do have the downtown view like I mentioned before. So I face downtown, odd numbers face uptown, and so you'll see like Lincoln Center and Juilliard and like Juilliard dorms, and like some you can see a little bit of Central Park, but not much. So I'll show you my dorm. When you first walk in, we have a Jack Skellington that my roommate's mom sent her, and just like the thermostat. Then this is my luggage. I have like a grocery cart that I keep a bunch of groceries and things in. I empty it out whenever I go to Trader Joe's. This is my bed, not made. And this is just like stuff that I put on my wall. You can use push pins. I chose to use like little glue dots. This is the desk, also a mess. And then if you open it up, here's the view of downtown Manhattan. Very nice. Yeah, let me just pause the video so I can put the blind down. Usually we keep the blinds down just because the rooms facing downtown gets super hot, especially on sunny days or whenever it's warmer weather. It's like the RAs described it as kind of like a greenhouse effect, where everything get like just the rooms get really hot, and our AC didn't work very well for a while. So definitely keep the windows open and the blinds down if you're facing downtown. Here's the closets. They're pretty spacious. I keep like underwear, pajamas, stuff in there. And then these are all the things that I hang up. And then shoes. And then this is tops and bottoms. So yeah, I'm gonna get dressed and we're gonna go to Argo. So while I wait for the elevators, this is just the uptown view. So that's Lincoln Center, and then there's Juilliard, and then more buildings, and then Central Park. So this here is just one of the main hallways going from the Mckeon dorms into Lowenstein, and then there's a map of Gabelli. So here is Argo Tea, and then I'll show you again. This is the garden lounge where we just eat. This is the view of Columbus Ave, and then that was just me eating earlier today. It's very nice, very spacious, pretty sunny. I'm doing voiceover because it is pretty packed whenever I was recording this, but that's boba that I got at Argo Tea. They do have good boba, and they have good snack food. So that is basically the garden lounge. So the plan is, I'll show you around Gabelli. I'm an FCLC student, so I don't know very much. I'm just gonna show the highlights, like the study rooms, part of Quinn Library, and then go down, show Quinn Library, show Quinn X. I'll definitely do voiceover for that because it's can't talk, obviously. And then yeah, I'll pick up later in Lowenstein, and I'll work from the 12th floor down and do like highlights, and then the visual arts complex and the auditorium and the gallery, and that's pretty much it. So we're going up to the 2nd floor. The 1st floor is just like the hallway with the Quinn Library, which I'll show you both, and then going into Lowenstein. So I'll show you the second floor. We'll come out in Quinn Library. So this is the second floor entrance of Quinn Library, and if you just follow down that hallway there that I will go down, you'll go into Gabelli, and this is the view of the first floor. This is in Gabelli. This is where some of the study rooms are, like the private study rooms, showing it there. I couldn't go into any of them because they were all packed. And then this is a Gabelli classroom. It is kind of like a lecture hall. I'll show more of that later. And then this is another study room, and that's kind of the this is Platt Court inside of Gabelli. So now we're going up to the third floor, which is some more Gabelli classrooms, which they're a lot larger than Lowenstein classrooms. They're more like lecture halls. So that'll be cool to show you, because I don't know very much about that. So now this is the entrance to the third floor of Gabelli, going up from the elevator near Argo T. Again, this is just another view of Platt Court, very pretty in the daylight. And then here's just another hallway in Gabelli. I think there's like some sort of student union thing down there, I'm not sure. This is one of the Gabelli lecture halls. Like I said, they're a lot bigger than Lowenstein classrooms that you'll see later in the video. Space in Gabelli is mostly like lecture halls and study rooms, which I showed a little bit of. I might show the trade room later. So I'm actually showing it to you right now. Didn't know where it was. It took me a minute to find it, so I just went back down to Argo T and went down the student affairs hallway, showed off where the counseling and psychological services are, and then I went down that elevator and tried to find the trade room. I honestly don't know very much about Gabelli or the first floor of Gabelli. I know you can enter where I'm going now from the street as well on 62nd Street. And then yeah, I accidentally ran into someone as I was getting out of the elevator, but there's the trade room. Pretty neat. I was gonna go try to show the amphitheater, but it's used right now, so maybe not. And I'll just show the library because I have some friends and that's what I wanted to see the most. So this is the entrance to the Quinn Library. Quinn X is the old library. It's a little bit down the hall. So you just come in with the double doors, and the first floor is usually open until midnight, and the second and third floor are closed off. Here's the vending machines and the copy machine downstairs. And then here are the stacks of books, and it's really cool how you can kind of access them. I'd never seen this before, but you just press the button and it moves the shelves in and out, and it's very convenient to like find books and know your place by seeing that it's been opened. And then those are just some cool books that I found in the arts section. And this is the second floor of the library. There's some more computer desks, and then going upstairs to part of Quinn X. This is the silent part of the library. It's a great place to study. I do a lot of studying here, and there's some of Fordham's mystery books. It's just a little exhibit that they had out. Then I was doing a project for my English class, so I sat down and went over the places that I'd already gone for the video and did some homework. So here are some of the street level classrooms below Lowenstein. These are new. They came up in the fall 2021 because there's an influx of new freshmen. I've never had a class here, but they are very nice, very big. And then here's walking down the hallway in Lowenstein going into Mckeon and the Visual Arts Complex. There's Franny's space where they have some acting things going on, and then the Visual Arts Complex is there. Here's one of the exhibits from the seniors, and then there's a short clip just of the little hallway down there. So I didn't get to go into Mckeon because I'm not a Mckeon resident, but there's the walkway there, and there's the rock garden, and then here's just a hallway going down to the bookstore. So here's the Fordham Bookstore at Fordham Lincoln Center. It's pretty spacious, definitely not as big as one at Rose Hill, but it has everything you need. It has some good apparel items. And then here's the Dippin' Dots, or off-brand Dippin' Dots mini melts machine outside the bookstore. Here's the gallery on the first floor of Lowenstein, kind of like welcoming you into the school. And I'm pretty sure that this is from some of the professors' work. Not sure on that though, but I think it is. Then this is the entrance to the Ram Cafe and one of the exits out to the plaza. The Ram Cafe is one of the better places to eat on campus. This is what I got, just some chicken tenders and a vitamin water, and that's the atrium where you can sit. Then this is the 10th floor. Most floors have lockers like these in a similar layout. I was just heading to my club meeting, and then I'm going to show you one of the women's bathrooms. So my plan was to show the 6th floor, but they're doing like tours, like actual tours, not YouTube videos right now. So they're on the 6th floor, but I have a meeting at 12:30 on the 10th floor and I'm here right now, and I'll show you the women's bathrooms because they're pretty nice. Yes, sitting areas. We do have sitting areas. I don't know why, but the 5th floor has couches, so. So this 5th floor has couches, but I'm just gonna wait here until my meeting at 12:30, and then I'm gonna show some more of the 10th floor. Then I'm gonna go up to the 12th floor and work my way down, showing like the 12th floor area. It's really nice. The 6th floor with the pods and like the study spaces. The 5th floor where most classes are. The 3rd floor where there's like the Mac lab, and then the 2nd floor where there's the chapel. So yeah. So I apologize for most of this video being like a voiceover because there's simply like just so many people out today. I didn't think there would be because Thursday is like club period, so most people don't have classes and they like stay in the dorms or go outside the university, but it's been very packed and I'm a bit nervous to be like in the middle of Cabelli where I don't go. I go to FCLC, Fordham College at Lincoln Center. I don't go to the Cabelli School of Business, so like don't want to just walk around and be like, this is a study room, there's people in it. So I'm just gonna wait here to my meeting and then I might show you the little, it is a classroom that I've had before. I had French there last semester, so I'll show you a classroom and what that looks like. So I actually didn't finish up my tour after my meeting because I had therapy that I forgot about. So now I'm in a much worse outfit than before, but I'm gonna go exploring in Lowenstein and then maybe some in the law school. And tomorrow I'll finish up places to eat because I covered Argo and the Ram Cafe, and I guess do Schmelzer in the community dining hall. So yeah. All right, so this is the 6th floor. It's very nice. It's a lot more modern than most of the floors are. There's a theater design studio here, which is pretty neat. Never been in there though. These are the pods where you can just sit and study or you can take a nap. Most people push these together. There's me lying down in it, having a good time, just waiting. And then I was going up to the 11th floor to walk up the steps to the 12th floor. I do have one class on the 11th floor, but it is a graduate floor. And then these are the steps up to the 12th floor, but I didn't actually go onto the 12th floor because there were some people there. And it's not really a space for students, so I kind of just filmed what I could. And then this is one of the classrooms. This is where I had theater last semester. This is on the 5th floor. So that was a classroom where I had theater last semester. More of like the theater for majors classes are in the theaters, which I can't show because they're closed for rehearsal. And some of them are in the visual arts complex. But that's where I had, in addition to theater, it was for non-majors. It was my visual art and fine arts. It was my fine arts requirement. This is classroom 308. It's the Mac lab on the 3rd floor. They have the Macs and the desks. And then this is the 3rd floor itself. I really like the 3rd floor. It's pretty compared to the other ones. I really like the teal. And there's also a huge study space. And I'm walking by that now, just where a lot of people can sit and hang out or do work. So the last part of Lowenstein I'm going to show is the 2nd floor. Okay, well I'm going to show where the chapel is. So apparently the elevator that I was in was broken, so I switched and went to the 2nd floor, and so I'm walking past admissions now. And walking down the hallway to where the chapel is. Over to the left is a map of Fordham, basically showing the campus. And then we've shown off McKeon Hall, and I'm not showing McMahon because I don't live there, or Martino because it's mostly office buildings. Right now we're in Lowenstein. I showed the cafe atrium, and then I'll show the School of Law later, and I'll show the plaza later on in the video. I didn't go inside the chapel because the door was open, so maybe I thought something was going on there, but that's the chapel. This is the entrance to the law school. I'm just going to show the law library. That's all I know about, really. This is where I had orientation in the summer that opens up into an auditorium. This is the law library outside where you can sit and take phone calls. No phones are allowed in the law library, really.
yeah, so there's me talking about the law library, just like talking about it being kind of boring, and it isn't super special. I personally like Quinn better, but the law library is a lot not cozier, but it's a lot smaller place to study. So this is my lunch the next day in the community dining hall. It was okay.
So it's day 2 filming this. I did like a 5-second clip of the dining hall. Honestly, not that much to see. I got an orange and blueberry parfait. Instead of oranges, they did put grapefruit in it, and I am allergic to grapefruit. So I didn't eat that today. I might show Smeltzer, and then I have to show Quinnex, and then the plaza, and then we're done with the tour. So, and this is gonna fit for the day. So normally I would take like the underground tunnels to class, but it's like 59 today, which is very warm. So I'm gonna walk to class across the plaza and show you guys that. It's very, very warm today. But this is Cisco Plaza. There's like a cool place to hang out. It's also like real smoke, so if you smoke, go there. And that's the atrium, which you can eat lunch at, and that's Lowenstein, the main building. And then this is the law school and the dorms. So it's my last day filming my tour. We can't go to Quinnex because it is closed on the weekends, so I guess that this won't be in my video. It's just the old library, but we'll show the other dining hall and we're done.
Alright, so this is me walking on the 2nd floor of the law school, and there is the faculty dining room, and then further down that hallway is Schmeltzer. It's one of the student dining halls. I've never been before. I've just been to Argo, the Ram Cafe, and the community dining hall, but I've heard that Schmeltzer is really good, and they recently got 100% halal food, so definitely check that out. I've heard great reviews, and there it is. It's really big, and then this is just more of the law school, showing it around. And yeah, there's Schmeltzer. Then I don't know if it's open, but this is a little terrace I found on the 2nd floor of the law school. Really cute, good place to hang out or eat, especially in the summer.
So it's basically the entire school. The school's pretty small, but there are a lot of places that I just didn't know about for so long, like especially in the belly and the study rooms and parts of the Quinn Library. So I just wanted to show that off, and then going back to my dorm now, and yeah, I love Fordham. If you got accepted or you're thinking about coming, definitely come. So much fun. And I'll see you guys in my next video.